What's happening, man? It's your boy popped up back with another video. And listen, boy, this here gonna freak y'all though. You hear me? Like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you ain't already did that. And if you have, thank you. And if you or anybody you know want to promote anything they got going on our channels, go to popituppromo@gmail.com. Send us an email. Before I forget, today's video is sponsored by Wayne Faulkner. He wrote a book called How to Think and Create Success. Because like I tell you, what you become is what you think. If you think you can't do it, 9 times out of 10 you ain't. But if you think you can, trust me, you will get it done. So, hey, we support on this channel. You already know what we do. Put all this information in the description of this video. Make sure you check it out. And when you're on your free time, you can be reading this book, sharpening your skills. Because like I tell you, don't waste your time on BS. All right? If you think you can't do something, 9 times out of 10, you ain't. Back to the video. Listen, this is going to freak y'all out. See, a lot of people think that when a child is born, right, and they become later on in life or during their life that they start liking the same sex. I'm trying to use my words carefully. But when they start liking the same sex, people think, okay, that's organic. You just born that way. Okay, let me put something on y'all, right? I've done this video before. It's a scientist by the name of Tyrone Hayes. He discovered this, right? In California, the pesticides that it was using, it's a chemical in there called atrazine. That chemical was flowing from the plants and stuff that it was growing, because we know California have all the greens. They call that the salad bowl of the world. All our greens, a lot of it come from California. That stuff was coming off the plants in the field into this stream or a little canal, a little stream beside it, and it was getting into frogs. Now check this out. This is the freaky shit. Male frogs that was males, once they got in contact with this chemical, started forming and turning into females. Not only were they turning from male to female, they was actually being able to reproduce as females. And not only that, they developed the feminine ways. Now this will blow your mind, because if you think I'm BSing, do your own research on this, right? And they knew this shit. They knew this, okay? And if you think it ain't in your drinking water, okay, let's go at it. You already know how we rock out. Check this out.
According to Global News, atrazine can end up in lakes, streams, and sometimes in drinking water. Atrazine is the #1 contaminant found in drinking water in the US and probably globally, probably in the world, says University of California, Berkeley, scientist Tyrone Hayes.
Now, how is it that a chemical can get into you, especially only early on as a child when you're still developing, get into you and turn you from one sex to another? This is how. And it's crazy that this ain't blowed up all over the internet. They'll tell you all about R. Kelly and all this and all this other stuff, but they'll never tell you about this. Also, you got to understand this. Pay attention to the behaviors of our children in school. Why is it so early on that I'm trying to choose my words, but why so early on that this young girl wants to be with this, the same, and it goes for the boys too. Bro, that should ring a bell right there in parents, in society. And it's a lot of stuff we don't know. They never told you this is in your drinking water or this can be in your water. Why is it? Am I just talking like what the fuck going on? Like, I'm talking about early, to the point they even putting it in cartoons now, bro. They are putting this in cartoons. These children are watching this shit. It goes right along. It's the same thing when they put crack cocaine out in the 80s. They put the movies, Scarface and New Jack City right behind it. It all goes together. That energy all flows together. So if they getting it in their food and they don't tell them what they giving them in school food, ooh, that's another. Ain't no telling what they giving our children in school food. If they not telling us the shit is in our water, pay attention to what these children are. Don't talk about at an early age. These children are literally like on the same sex type shit. That's crazy. Another reason why they promote that, because we know, and this is going to sound a little harsh, but we know that HIV is mainly contracted from male to male. And this is why when you see those commercials, they have a lot of male to male activity on there. And I'm not saying there will be no other ways, but I'm just showing you this is another way for them to promote proper population control, because they know more males on males, and this is how this gonna go. Then we can get rid of a whole bunch of you motherfuckers like this. Sound harsh, but it's the truth, bro. And it ain't me. Like, don't get mad at me. If you could question me, question them motherfuckers. That's another thing I don't like. People are questioning people that's trying to help put information out. Question them. They the one doing it. That's crazy though, bro. This is our children, bro. This is our life. This is our world. And we letting these small group of people control it, because this is another thing too. When all those people are on the same accordion, we talking about the motherfuckers that allow these things to happen, that sign off on this shit, that say that it's safe. How in the hell? How is it? A lot of the shit that they say safe for us is banned in other countries. Mountain Dew is one of them. Go look it up. Mountain Dew. Along with a lot of shit that they allow us to heat over here. So these same people that sit on the board, that's okay, writing this shit in, saying it's okay, it's safe, and they're approving it. These are the same people buying stocks in these same companies, bro. We the fools. They got a lot of power, man. They got money, they got loyalty, they got politics, they got influence. And this is why, bro. This is why they fight to control education, to control media, to control all outlets of any type of broadcasting, because they can put the lie out. They can put the propaganda out, or they can put a zip on the truth. Don't nobody want to hear the truth. Bitch always want to hear the lie, because this is how it's governed. It's governed by BS. This is why when you watch a movie in Hollywood, you'll never watch a movie that's through the whole movie, everything is just good. That's a boring-ass movie. Them bitches done pretty much conditioned us to just be waiting for drama and accept negativity and all this type of shit. But I'm just saying, not trying to get too far off topic. It's just crazy how stuff like this go unnoticed. Tyrone Hayes, man, he been putting this information out for a long time. How can a freaking frog, that's crazy. How can a frog go from being a male to a female? And not only be a female, that motherfucker can reproduce. Not only reproduce, it developed the ways, the feminine ways of a woman or a female frog. And this is the same thing that happened with us as humans. And these companies know this shit, man. We got to start putting a stop to this shit. We got to start, these so-called big wigs, man, we need to put a stop to that shit, man. We do. We do. This is, bro, I told y'all, we are the 2002 peasants. They got the army, they got the navy, they got the military. Man, fuck that. We need our own. This is the only way this is the only way it's gonna happen. I always wonder, how can another human being enslave another human being? Now, they went from physical slavery, meaning they got to ride around on a horse all day, you know, I mean, physically in front of your face, making you do what they say do. That shit converted to this. We ain't got to sit there and watch them. We could just enslave them here. And this is how they trick white folks. They trick black folks and everybody in between. They even got white slaves now. When you see white people boasting and bragging, while you know, they don't want you in their neighborhood and all that, they ignorant as hell. They don't understand they being enslaved too. Anytime you go to prison, you's a slave. I told you, slavery didn't go nowhere. That shit just upgraded. So while we run around fighting each other over some dumb shit, these motherfuckers taking over the world. And they doing all this stuff. And this is just me scratching the surface, bro. It is so much shit go on that we don't know about. And we are at their mercy, bro. We at their mercy, bro. It's time we stop doing that. And everything I'm telling you, bro, just look it up, bro. Look it up for yourself. Atrazine. What does it cause? If they could put this chemical in your food and the so-called regulators allow it, what the fuck that tells you? Like, stop all that turning the other cheek. Stop acting like this is not important, because we'll go to war for some dumb shit, but when something like this come aboard, we quiet. We gotta stick together, bro. It's the only way this is gonna work. We got to. If not, man, this is a massive crisis, bro. It's like this is a massive situation that a lot of people don't either care about or don't even know it exists. And how you do that? You keep them dumb. That's they whole, keep us dumb. Keep us thinking that we're bright when we're not using half our motherfucking brain. But you got to create a matrix for that shit to thrive. You know what I'm saying? You got people that can get out here and can build a car but don't know how to meditate. Know nothing about just natural, organic ways of living. I mean, it's crazy, bro. Like I told you, them big guys are going 100 miles per hour down the wrong road. That's all that is, bro. Anyway, man, with that being said, man, y'all go look that up. I just showed y'all what time it is, woo-woo. And see for yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no joke, man. This is not no joke. And I'll probably do another video on it. But y'all help me share this stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? This is how we another way how we'll get from up under this, man. Let's put this information out so we can start unlearning and relearning, man, because we in trouble. We is in trouble. So with that being said, man, you know I love y'all. If y'all made it this far in the video, man, thank y'all so much for allowing me to be heard. And again, man, share this video, man. I do a lot of videos, man. I just share this video, please, man. I want my video to make 1 million views and all that. But I am grateful for the views I do get. But, man, just help me out. That's all I ask. And like I say, man, in order for you to be found, you must first be lost. I'll holler at y'all on the next one. I'm out.